In the depths of dense forests and open plains, a creature has captured human imagination since ancient times: the wolf. This being is a symbol of strength, mystery, and freedom. We will dive into the world of wolves, exploring their environment, various species, behaviors, diets, and most importantly, their relationship with humans and how they have become some of our closest friends. Types of wolves. When discussing wolves, it's essential to understand their scientific classification, which helps us recognize their status in the animal kingdom. Wolves belong to the family Canidae, the same family that includes dogs, foxes, and jackals. The famous gray wolf, Canis lupus, is the largest and most widespread species, but it is not the only one. There is the red wolf, Canis rufus, a rare species that lives in the southeastern United States and is considered endangered. Red wolves differ from gray wolves in size and color, as they are characterized by a reddish-brown coat and smaller size. Then there is the Ethiopian wolf, Canis simensis, which roams the mountains of Ethiopia and is one of the rarest wolf species in the world. The Ethiopian wolf is distinguished by its shiny red fur and long, slender legs, specializing in hunting small rodents in mountainous regions. The gray wolf, Canis lupus, is the largest of all wolf species, reaching a length of about 1.5 meters from the nose to the base of the tail and weighing between 30 to 80 kilograms, with some large gray wolves in northern areas exceeding 90 kilograms. In comparison, the red wolf, Canis rufus, is smaller, weighing between 20 to 35 kilograms and measuring about 1.02 meters in length. Meanwhile, the Ethiopian wolf, Canis simensis, is one of the smallest wolf species, weighing only 14 to 20 kilograms and measuring about 1 meter long. If we compare the sizes of these wolves to a human, a large gray wolf can be almost as tall as an adult person when standing on its hind legs, whereas the red wolf and the Ethiopian wolf are closer in size to a large dog, like a Labrador. This size variation reflects the diverse environments where wolves live and their ability to adapt to different conditions. A day in the life of a wolf pack. When the sun rises over the dense forests or open plains, a new day begins for a pack of wolves. Wolves are creatures of routine, and each day brings new challenges and opportunities for survival and cooperation. Morning, awakening, and communication. In the early morning, the pack wakes up. Typically, pack members gather closely together after a long night of rest. The first thing they do is check on each other's presence. They greet one another using body language, such as head rubbing and touching, and some howl as a way to communicate and affirm unity within the pack. Howling at this time also serves to inform other wolves in the area of their presence and to mark their territory. Midday, hunting for food. After this morning greeting, the pack begins to move in search of food. They depend on group hunting strategies where each member plays a specific role. The pack can cover long distances in a single day, sometimes reaching 20 kilometers or more as they track prey using their keen sense of smell. Hunting is a process that requires careful planning and collaboration. The alpha or leader guides the group and determines when and where the hunt will start. If they are hunting large prey like elk, some wolves take on the task of chasing and tiring out the prey, while others prepare for the final attack. If the pack is successful in the hunt, everyone begins to eat, with the leader getting its share first, followed by the other pack members according to their hierarchical order. Afternoon, resting and vigilance. After a hearty meal, the pack takes a long rest. They find a shady and safe spot to relax, where they can observe the surrounding area and stay alert for any potential dangers. While the adults rest, the pups may take this time to play together, helping them learn hunting and survival skills. Playing among the pups is not just a form of entertainment, it is also part of learning and training. In these games, pups learn how to use their bodies and interact with others, preparing them for their future roles in the pack. Evening, returning home. As evening approaches, the pack returns to their main area, which they consider home. They ensure there are no threats or unwanted intrusions from other animals. This time may be dedicated to social interactions among pack members, as they play and greet each other once again before sleeping. The pack gathers together in one area to feel safe and provide mutual support. As the sun sets and shadows begin to stretch, the pack prepares for another night, howling to let the rest of the forest know that this land is inhabited by a strong and organized pack. Night, protection and preparation for the next day. At night, the pack remains vigilant and watchful. Some wolves may take on guard duties while others sleep, staying alert for any unusual sounds or scents that may indicate the approach of a predator or another group of wolves. The pack ends their day by ensuring everyone is safe and ready to face the challenges ahead. Wolf habitat wolves inhabit diverse environments, ranging from the northern forests of Canada to the arid deserts of the Middle East. The gray wolf, scientifically known as Canis lupus, is the most widespread and lives in various habitats, including tundra, forests, deserts, and even open plains. The gray wolf's widespread presence in these different environments is due to its high adaptability to surrounding conditions, allowing it to survive in extreme temperatures, reaching as low as 40 degrees Celsius in winter. Wolves prefer to live in areas far from humans, where they can hunt freely in dense forests and rugged mountains. They can hide from sight, blending into the shadows and using their innate intelligence to navigate among trees and rocks. Studies have shown that wolves prefer areas with a diverse array of prey, which helps them sustain food sources for pack members. But what happens when these wolves' habitats overlap? Do they compete, or do they coexist? In reality, studies indicate that wolves rarely overlap their habitats, but when they do, they avoid conflict as much as possible. Wolves are social animals that communicate through howling and prefer to live in organized groups, allowing them to distribute resources effectively without the need for conflict. Wolves are usually very territorial, fiercely defending their territory against other wolves of the same species or different species. However, the nature of interactions can vary depending on the context. In some cases, if wolves of a different species enter a new area, they may avoid direct confrontation with local wolves by sneaking around or moving away to avoid conflict. But if a clash occurs between packs, violent confrontations may happen as each pack tries to assert control over the area. These conflicts can lead to serious injuries or even the death of some wolves. In rare instances, interbreeding can occur between different wolf species if they are of the same genus, leading to hybrids like the gray-red wolf cross. These hybridizations usually result from specific environmental conditions, such as resource scarcity or hunting pressures, forcing wolves to seek partners outside their usual species. In general, wolves are very cautious about defending their territories and tend to act carefully when they find themselves in an area dominated by another wolf species. Wolf diet wolves are skilled hunters that rely on their intelligence and strength to catch prey. The gray wolf, for example, typically hunts in groups made up of pack members and targets large prey like elk and deer. Wolves have strong jaws and sharp teeth that enable them to tear meat easily. Studies have shown that wolves prefer larger prey because it provides more meat for the pack members. In hot deserts, they rely on smaller prey like rabbits and rodents. But did you know that wolves sometimes eat fruits? Yes. When prey is scarce, wolves may resort to eating berries and wild fruits to meet their dietary needs. These behaviors indicate the wolf's ability to adapt its diet, helping it survive in diverse environments. Wolves are at the top of the food chain, but how does this affect the surrounding environment? There is an intriguing story about the impact of wolves on the ecosystem in Yellowstone National Park in America. When wolves were reintroduced to the park after a long absence, the entire landscape changed. With the presence of wolves, elk populations decreased, allowing plants like willows and trees to regrow. This, in turn, led to increased biodiversity in the park, demonstrating the vital role that wolves play in maintaining ecological balance. Wolf behavior. Wolves are social creatures that live in groups known as packs, which are a fundamental unit of their lives. A single pack can consist of 6 to 8 wolves on average, but in some cases, the pack size may reach 20 wolves or more, especially in resource-rich areas. The structure of the pack and the arrangement of individuals within it are determined by competition and interaction among pack members. The alpha wolf holds the leadership position. The alpha wolf is the most experienced and strongest male or female, making crucial decisions such as determining hunting areas and resting places. There is often a beta wolf that assists the alpha and maintains order within the pack. The number of pack members and their hierarchical arrangement is determined through competition and interaction among pack members. Leadership struggles may occur among pack members, especially between males, but they are usually resolved non-violently through behavioral displays and challenges aimed at demonstrating strength and dominance without the need for actual fighting. Wolves and humans. Wolves have held a complex and varied relationship with humans throughout history. In many cultures, wolves are seen as symbols of power and cunning, while in others, they are considered threats to livestock and communities. This ambivalence has led to various attitudes towards wolves, from reverence to fear. In recent years, efforts have increased to protect and preserve wolf populations. These conservation efforts focus on understanding the ecological role of wolves and their importance in maintaining balanced ecosystems. Protecting wolves has many benefits, including controlling prey populations, contributing to biodiversity, and enhancing ecosystem health. The return of wolves to certain areas, such as Yellowstone, has proven how their presence can positively impact the surrounding environment and contribute to ecological stability. Wolves embody complexity, beauty, and vitality in nature. Their lives are rich with social interactions, intelligent hunting strategies, and a deep connection to their environment. Through understanding their behaviors, diets, habitats, and the vital roles they play in ecosystems, we can appreciate these creatures and the significance of protecting them. Promoting coexistence between humans and wolves requires awareness and action. By recognizing wolves as essential components of nature, we can work towards a future where these magnificent animals thrive alongside us.